Thank you so much. We're talking about Tuesday as above, so below. We're talking about Mars energy. Yes, we are talking about taking actions, and we're going to explain some stuff today that hopefully many of you guys that are actually in the ATRs, or you endeavor one day to practice in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Apollo, that this information finds you in a good place where you can actually benefit from the knowledge that I'm going to share on tonight. I want to say also to my madrina and my padrino, thank you guys so much, and to all of my Ifa, my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, and Santeria, and Palo Miambe. What's up there? We got Mama Susan, Gemini in the house, and then we got Minister Mario, Braze Forte, after 6 o'clock. Yes, Cynthia in the house. Cynthia in the house. I had to take down my background drop because I had to do a Zoom in a court here, and so I couldn't have the judge looking at my Arisha. What's up there, Shamari, my Cancer from Chicago. We got T. Carter, Scorpio. We got Janine Wise in the house. We got Boaz. What's up there, my Boaz, Pisces. And then we got my Gemini from South Africa. Welcome to the world of Apostle Samuel Jr. Those do not know me, my name is Apostle Ely. I'm the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in the African tradition. I am burning stop gossip instant on tonight. What's up there, Keish, my Scorpio? We had a good old talking on today. We appreciate each and every one of you guys, not only for your support, for those that understand. I'm going to really help you on tonight. Understand? I'm going to help you in a way, whether you're an E5, Voodoo, Santeria, or whether you just an average person that just trying to get some answers. I'm going to talk about something today that is universal, that needs to be understood. What's up, Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina? It is a great pleasure and honor to be able to share this type of information with you guys, because I see a lot of you guys growing, developing, getting a better understanding, actually just taking responsibility for the reality about what you want to live in. I have my moon is in Aries, so I am really about that action. You understand? And a lot of people like to talk. I am not that person. I'm not even the type of person that you need to vent to. I'm the type of person, when you get ready to get something done, I'm that guy to have that conversation with. You understand? I also want to say hello to my Christian buddy before you start your shenanigans. These are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. We want to say also hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. The reason why this is so important to me, because even though I have people following me, going to my church, watching my videos, they're still not listening. I'm going to say this again. I do not teach microwave magic. In other words, there's no twitching of the nose. All of this fabricated belief system that has not been tried or tested is no good. Information that I teach, I utilize. I talk about what I operate in, what I perform. I do not teach whether it's hoodoo, voodoo, it don't matter. I teach things that I have utilized over and over again, okay? What's up there, Pisces? What's up there, Unveiling and Mississippi in the house? All right. Why is that important? Because if you don't understand the spiritual advisor or the person that you're listening to, and you're just sitting there listening because some things may hit you, there's a method to my madness. There is a reason why I get on here and share the type of information and put my personal business out here like I be doing. I don't get no royalty for this kind of stuff. You understand? What's up, Jealous Sweetie, my Gemini? My real hopes is for many of you guys say, you know what? I don't want to go down that road. I hear what Apostle Eli was saying. I'm going to make better decisions. He's giving me the information. I'm willing to do the work. Really that simple. Now, that has nothing to do with whether I do spiritual work for you. That has nothing to do if I pray for you. It has nothing to do with my website, my Patreon, nothing of that nature. Just taking the wisdom that I share. And I watch you guys. You hear me, you laugh, but at the end of the day, you go back and you keep applying methods and methodology that don't work for you. I'm going to say this again. We are in the age of Aquarius. You don't understand Aquarian energy. They are the observers. They outside looking in. They are paying attention. They are passing opinions on you based off of what they see. Okay? Some of this stuff, y'all, is what's up there, Lataja Tara's in the house. Some stuff that I am trying to share with you is not hidden. It don't need a read. It's obvious. I'm going to share some stuff with you that if you listen and apply will change your world. Because if you change the way you think, you're going to change the way your energy is, and you're going to change the way you move. Okay? I didn't just start this stuff. I've been out here a very long time. Okay? I don't believe in pep rally talk. I'm not here to pump you up to make you feel good about your situation. I'm here to resolve issues, give you insight from your spirit or my spirit for you to make the moves that you need to make in your life to get the desired outcome. Okay? You want to excel in school? Sign up for the class. Pass the test. Go through the criteria. Get your certificate and move forward and make it happen for you. All of this thinking that God's spirit is here to do your bidding, sir and ma'am, that is not what I teach. I've never taught that. I've told people over and over, if it's all about magic, I got plenty in my business. Plenty. And I got a job for 28 years. You understand? What's up there, Kiara Pisces in the house? I need y'all to really get this. If you are a type of person that don't like to listen and follow instructions, and you got your own way of doing stuff, you're going to struggle in the ATRs. Because spirit comes and gives you antidotes to your madness, and if you don't follow that information, like if they say take this medicine and it expires on the 15th, and you take that medicine after the expiration date 6 months later, it's not going to have the same effect that it would have if you had taken while it was still before the expiration date. Some of y'all think y'all got time to keep pulling the stunts. That's why I say my lives are for grown people. I'm going to share some stuff with you. This going to blow some of y'all minds. And some of y'all old enough to know better, but you still don't do better. Because you still want somebody to beg you to do right by you. And I am not here for that. I'm here to help those that want to help themselves. Okay? Now we're going to talk about something tonight that applies whether whether it's spiritual or natural. My subject is why respect sacrifices. Why do we in the ATRs respect sacrifices? Now, first of all, we're going to look it up. We're going to start with Psalm 50, verse 14 through 15. 14 through 15. What's up there, Karen O'Brien, Gemini in the house? Now, it said verse 14. Offer unto God thanksgiving and pay the vows unto the Most High. And call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. Now I'm going to say this real slow because it don't matter if you're an Ifa, voodoo, whether you go to church all the time, that you don't go to church at all. You can be an Ajay, you can be a witch, you can be a mystic, shamanism, Eastern Star. It don't matter. Universal law. I need you to follow me on this one. What's up there, Monique 444? Most people want to skip past verse 14 and get right to 15 so they can say, my ancestors, when I call on them in the day of my trouble, they going to deliver me. My ancestors going to glorify me. My spirits, my Nkisi, my Loas, whatever it is that you claim to work with you and follow you. But this is the part that most grown people want to overlook. Verse 14. Offer unto God thanksgiving. In other words, a part of your spiritual growth is to be thankful. And a lot of y'all just not thankful. No matter what spirit do for you, how much spirit, in spite of what you got yourself into, you don't know how to be thankful. Huh? And you're not teaching your spiritual children how to be thankful. See, the same way if my mom, one side of my family had more money than the other. So on my mom's side, they had more resources than on my dad's side. But let me explain to y'all what I mean by this. My grandmother, my dad's mom, they used to buy me stuff, right? I was a very uppity kid. I wanted certain things a certain way. I need y'all to follow me on this. What's up there, Chris from Philadelphia? I sent out so many. UPS made a lot of money off me today because I sent out a lot of y'all packages. So they were buying me presents, right? Christmas present, birthday present, whatever. So they bring in the present. So I open it up. It's not something I like. What I appreciate about my mother now that I didn't appreciate then, she saw that I had no gratitude and I was not thankful. Then she broke it down to me. She said, those people do not go to the malls for themselves. They went because of you. And you going to show some gratitude. See, a lot of y'all don't want no real leaders. And you don't really want a parent, because a part of understanding is nobody got to do nothing for you. And when you understand that, then you become thankful for your daily bread. You become thankful when somebody open the door for you. You become thankful when somebody get up off their bed and pray for you. See, a lot of you guys cannot offer up Thanksgiving because y'all think that somebody's supposed to do something for you. I don't care if you paying a waitress. You should still be thankful that somebody there to serve you. You lack gratitude. Yes. Ancestors. The ancestor is coming. Yes, baby. Now, there go my eldest son. Now, one thing that my son, since he's on here, can tell you, I instilled that into my children. Being thankful. Nobody owes you nothing. Nobody ain't got to do squat for you. Huh? And a lot of times when it comes to spirituality, y'all get into these ATRs and y'all think that these spirits y'all slaves. And that I personally don't teach that. Never taught it to my children. Never taught it to my members of my church. Never taught it to God. I ain't gonna never teach it, because that is a recipe for disaster. When you can't be thankful for God showing you mercy in spite of your situation. That's why in my church I have them read Psalm 85. Psalm 85 is understanding that the reason why I got delivered had nothing to do with my goodness. It had all to do with the goodness and the righteousness of God. Because some of these blessings that you are getting has nothing to do with you, a right standing individual. You understand? You're not that guy. You're not that gal. You understand? You don't do everything right. You don't say everything right. You actually got quite a bit of nasty ways about yourself, and you're very self-centered. But nobody want to be honest with you because you don't know how to show gratitude, which leads you not to be thankful for your daily bread, your ability to breathe in and to breathe out, your ability to pay some bill. You might not be able to pay all your bill, but thank God you can pay some of them. Somebody say thankful. We're going to talk about it. It says in verse 14, pay your vows unto the Lord. In all of these ATRs, there's a certain level of commitment that you got to have. And when you commit to spirit, whether that be Olodumare, the Mighty Nzambi, whether that is an Orisha, whether that's a Loa, whether that's an Nkisi, your word ought to be your bond. Everything in my life do not work out the way I want it to. But it always works out on time. Some of y'all think that you have the right to behave with spirit as though the spirit is in the dilemma. In order to get delivered out your trouble, you got to be thankful. Your heart needs to be right. There's some of you, we're going to talk about why respect sacrifice. Because it takes something to keep your word. It takes something to pay your vow. I'm doing work for some of you guys. You ain't losing no sleep. You ain't burning no gas. You ain't up and down the highway. You ain't out here about to get burned. I done set stuff on fire. You have no idea the sacrifices I'm making in your behalf. But you're so upset. Cause you got some trouble. The book of Job said we all born into trouble. If you never practice spirituality, you're going to have some trouble. If you don't ever acknowledge a God or a deity or ancestor or any of that, a feminine deity, none of that. You came here for trouble. What's up there, sister? Oh, I love my Angie. My Sagittarius came in. I got that text. Praise God. Paying your vow. Paying your dues. Huh? It's too many grown people that don't want to pay their dues. You think I just got where I got because I'm Apostle Ely? Then we got Ephesians the 5th chapter. I wrote it down. There you go. Ephesians 5:2. Let's talk about it, grown people. It says, and walk in love as Christ also have loved us and has given himself for us as an offering and as a sacrifice to God for the sweet smelling Savior. That means any true practitioner. What's up? Peace and love to you, the I Am Nation. In order for you to be a true spiritualist, you have to be willing to give yourself as an offering to the deities, to the spirits, to the ancestors. And when people don't show gratitude for the sacrifice of whoever you may be paying, or you may be under, or you may be working with, think about when your children don't show gratitude to you for your sacrifices. What does that do internally to you? Huh? They don't know what all you going through to keep them lights on. What all you going through to keep groceries in the house. What all you going through to keep a roof over their head. They have no idea, and neither do they. Most of them care. What's up there, A. Johnson Aquarius in the house? What's up there, Styles? Wilhelmina looks like say Wilhelmina Styles. Huh? I know I said my lines are for grown people. Because a part of spirituality is understanding that my practitioner or my spiritual guru has to offer themselves to these spirits on my behalf. While I'm home laying down or doing whatever I'm doing, or while I'm out there doing God knows what, these people, in order trying to get a manifestation, they got to offer themselves, what the scripture said, got to walk in love, got to love what we do, and then have to give themselves as the offering and as a sacrifice. Do you not know that even in my own personal bloodline that I'm out here making sacrifices that they don't even care about? It's making it better for them, but at the end of the day, that ain't between me and them. That's between me and my God, my spirits, my ancestors. Some of y'all think you're going to get into these ATRs and then there's no cost. I want you to think about, why would spirit not test your loyalty? God promised Joseph that his family would bow down to him. That's what God promised. That he showed it to him in a dream. Not only with his mother and father bowed, but his brothers and sisters. They got mad about his dream. After he had that dream, let's walk this. Let's walk this in love. Huh? Apostle Ely is here to talk to you. After getting up, having that dream and telling the dream, it was a true prophecy. He got put into a pit. Then he got sold into slavery. Then he went to jail twice before he ever fulfilled the true prophecy. See, you don't know when God say a thing, what road you're going to have to go down to. I don't want my hoodoo workers and my voodoo workers and my conjurers out here telling all these lies to these people. You got to understand, in order for you to be able to be offered up, you got to have some experiences. Huh? Before you can break a curse, you got to have to be cursed. Huh? Before you can remove sickness, you had to be sick sometime. So you'll know what it's like. So when you get out there and you fight for people, you know what you're fighting about. What's up there, Triranda Aries, huh? When people are giving you their resources, you understand the sacrifice. But I also want you to understand, there's a sacrifice your money don't make. I don't want nobody. I'm not talking because a lot of people don't treat me like this. But I am tired of people thinking because you gave some money. If that's all it took was money to bring about change and manifestation in your life, then we would never be set free because the enemy has stolen our resources. Huh? Our heritage would be, we would never get that back if it's about money. It's about energy. I want y'all in 2023 to change your energy. When was the last time you said, God, thank you for being able to lift my hands? The only time you can become grateful is you have a stroke or a heart attack, or you get in an accident or something and you no longer can do that. Then you start appreciating stuff. Some people, I got to take that back, because some people, no matter what happened to them, they still not grateful. I want y'all to understand, I don't want nobody to get this twisted. You're not giving anybody enough for what they got to go through to help you come out your dilemma. You're not paying me enough to lose my sleep. As fine and sexy as I am, I'm not having sex because I am trying to help certain people. I'm taking my action and my energy. People are not giving up those kind of things for you. You're not my child. That's not Trey. That's not Josh. That's not Elijah. So show my ancestors, show my deities, my spirits, some thankfulness, some gratitude that I'm willing to go as a sacrifice. Get up 4 days in the morning and go to the ocean. It's cold. Sometimes it's raining out there and I'm still going out there. Or sometimes I'm up under the weather because I've been up all night doing work, trying to turn a situation you got yourself in. And then sometimes get back home and go to sleep to wake back up to go and sit on and deliver packages all day. This is the real work. Why respect the sacrifice? Nobody has to tell a grown man or grown woman to say thank you, because you didn't have to do it. Your spirits didn't have to do it. Your ancestors didn't have to do it. Huh? You didn't have to share your knowledge. You didn't have to hold the door open for me. You did not have to speak to me. You didn't have to look out for me. Thank you. Huh? It shouldn't be words. It should be an understanding. See, when I got older, when I went back and told my mom, thank you for what she taught me, it's because I had got out here in the real world and realized that there are certain things that if she had not taught me, that I would be in a mess like a lot of my other compadres. I can be grateful and thankful for what I've been taught by members of my family, making certain sacrifices for me. This is why it bothers me when other people try to disrespect my sacrifice. I don't care who he is. Huh? Ask my son on here. I told him, I said, you done got free stuff off my pecker. Huh? My wood. People doing stuff for you. You ain't earned nothing. You got that off of me. So say thank you, Daddy. You understand? Because you have to have a heart of thankfulness in order to even appreciate paying your vow. Some of y'all think y'all pimping spirit. God ain't your trick. He's not your John. Where y'all getting this stuff from? Y'all make it hard for some things to come to pass because you don't show no thankfulness. I start talking to some of y'all on the phone because you ain't thankful. I don't have to talk to you. You're not paying me for no conversation. Then we got my other baby in here. It says there's offerings that we call, the Bible calls a sweet smelling offering. These are what we call fragrant offering. This is when we give flowers to the ancestors, sweet smelling stuff, because we want them to know not only do we love them, but we appreciate them. It is not about just giving and putting stuff on your altar. You need to understand what you're exchanging. Some of y'all can't even be thankful because your mom and daddy weren't smart enough to school you, and somebody taking out their time to give you something that your mom and daddy couldn't give you. You done been on a 14 pastors, and none of them have shared the information why you can't be thankful. Why everything I got to make about how you feel? Huh? I have had to tell many members, you must be thinking I'm grandma. If I'm going to make them kind of sacrifices, I'm going to go on the altar about that. You think I'm going to go in there for anybody? And then you ain't going to be grateful for what I'm giving up in order for you to have? In order for you to start winning? In order for you to start coming through? In order for you to change your life? I place covering over you and you can't be thankful? You mad because you ain't got your favorite box of cereal in the house? You not hungry, but you ain't... What? Okay. And y'all wonder why it's hard and harder to pray for people and work for people. Let's talk about it. 1 Peter, 2nd chapter, verse 5. And don't say you thankful because you're not. And I know you're not. Because I had a setback in court. And neither that setback didn't make me feel like God had forsaken me. Neither that I was going to lose. Because I have an understanding that it's about relationship. 1 Peter, 2nd chapter, verse 5. All this line. It said, ye also as lively stones, like living stones, are built up a spiritual house, a holy or clean priesthood, and to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God by Christ Jesus Christ. Now, we don't learn there are different types of sacrifices. Your time, your energy, your mind, your peace. There's certain things that go on the altar in order to change. Some of y'all don't realize, all you that I'm doing money work for you, you know what happens? I give you my prosperity over your finances, and then I transmute that negative energy over your finances. And I start going through what you were going through, and you start going through what I was going through because I was already good. So your situation start getting better, and my situation start getting worse because now I got to transmute because I exchanged my good for your bad. But you not thankful. I took on your sickness that could have killed you. And all now you just got a headache. But you're not thankful. See, real practitioners have to give themselves over to spirit in order for you to get the good part of what they have. This is when your mama, your daddy said, oh, I remember my uncle and them were going to the Bahamas. And I wanted to go. So my mom gave up her seat and her ticket so I can go. She could have got that enjoyment, but she gave it to me. There are certain things that I could be doing right now for my personal enjoyment, but I gave that up so I can help turn things around for some of y'all. My eldest son, like Aretha said, ain't no way. Amen. And all that have been and still grateful. Thank you. God answer positive. Let me tell y'all something. We got different types of offerings that I need y'all in 2023 to respect. When you think about that stuff hurt me because I'm out here, whether I have the energy, whether I have the resources, sometimes whether I done slept, sometimes I don't know where what you want to eat. I can't even think that far. It's so much going on that I can't even think that far. Did I eat today? Because I'm trying to make sure you safe. I'm trying to make sure you come out your situation. So I'm making certain sacrifices that God will honor my sacrifices. Because I can't use you as a sacrifice because your heart ain't in the right place. When you don't have a good client, it's hard to win cases for them. But when you got a good client that understands thank you and gratitude. See, it ain't just the pigeon. It ain't just the cow. It ain't just the sacrifice of animals. There's a certain energy that has to be on that in order for it to be accepted by that spirit. Some of y'all out here, y'all is making sacrifices with animals and plants in vain because the person you making that sacrifice for does not respect the sacrifice. They don't respect the Ashe. I'm going to say it again. Some of you went to the drumming at our church. You have no idea what all we went through to get that to happen. That's why I'm still reminiscing off of it. Because that was a sacrifice. See, when God is in your life, when Spirit is in your life, you honor sacrifice. Be grateful for Pops, because I refuse. We're using we using Scorpion. my kids been told, say, Dad, I'm not doing what you're doing, because I watch how people treat you. I watch what you go through. I am literally pulling sicknesses out of people. I don't have health issues, but then I have to go through those health issues in order for that person's energy to change. And some of y'all don't get that. I'm at the cemetery. I done been to Miami almost 4 times. Anything can happen to me on the road. But I'm trying to turn a situation around for you that you won't even get up and fight for like that. That you won't spend the kind of money. Because some of y'all want victory, but you ain't willing to pay the price to get that victory. Some of y'all say y'all want a turnaround, but you not giving up. You're not giving up that kind of resources. I can't walk around here and say, I ain't got the money. I can't walk around here and say, well, I got to pay my bills. Because when it comes to spiritual things, they come first in my life. I'm going to say that again. When it comes to spiritual things, it's first. In your life, it's not. It has never been. God has never been first in your life. How dare you even demand of him? Ancestors ain't never been first in your life. How dare you? Orishas, Loas, you name it. Who has ever been first in your life? And the people and the things you put first in your life, they have failed you. And you're coming to us to help you. Because the people you put first, they failed you. All I'm telling you is to do, show some gratitude. Show some thankfulness. I don't have to talk to you. Thank you so much, Brother Johnny, for that love offering. Minister Mario can tell y'all that I go over and beyond. Half of y'all have no idea what I be doing in here, because I really care about people. Some of y'all be right. Oh, when this is it. You're not the only one I'm trying to take care of. You're not the only one situation and circumstance I'm not. And that's why I appreciate some of you guys that send me messages or call me back and say, Apostle Ely, oh, this done come through. Apostle Ely, that come through. But is something wrong going on? My lives are for grown people, not pouting. Explain to me, what has God done to you? Or did you get yourself in trouble and you need help out? Then my last scripture, Galatians 2:21. It said, I do not frustrate the grace of God, for if righteousness come by the law, then Christ is dead in vain. I wrote this down here. I want y'all to really think about this. This happened in relationships. Some of you guys, you won't admit you never was thankful for that woman. You were never thankful for that man. It was all about you. You are the cream of the crop. So therefore, you could never really treat that person right, because you were never grateful they were in your life in the first place. The same way you're not grateful that your parents or whomever is in your life. It might not be your mother. It might not be your father. It might be an auntie. It might be an uncle. But where is the gratitude? Where's the thankfulness? It could be an auntie. It could be a friend. It could be a tata, a mom. It could be anybody. But where is the gratitude? Where's the gratitude? Think about somebody is out here doing something for you that some of you ain't never met. I'm not these other spiritual practitioners taking your money and I don't work. I can promise you this, I'm a Sagittarius. And I always do more than I am required to do. That's just my nature. And I'm never going to half step with nobody's situation. Whether you telling me the truth or whether you lying to me. I'm going to do my very best for you. Now, the truth is, you weren't doing your very best for yourself. So I'm already doing more for you than you were actually doing for yourself. Because you did not adhere to wisdom. You were out here with the foolery. You were out here being ungrateful and thought it was all about you. Instead of saying, God, I thank you for my car. I thank you for my bicycle. I thank your ancestors for the roof over my head. I thank you, God, for having the cable that I can even watch the live, God. I thank you for somebody even get up and telling me this type of truth. I thank you for ears to hear and eyes to see. Gratitude. When you're a lawyer and you got a good client, you ready to put them on the stand. Because you know they're going to shine. I remember going through my divorce, and my lawyer told my ex and her lawyer, ain't but one person going to shine today, and that's Sam. I had the character. I had what it took to get out there and do it. You understand? Some of you guys, you live any kind of way. You're not a good witness. And therefore, you can't be thankful. You can't show the proper gratitude. Nobody got to do nothing for you. These my tools. Half of the sleep that I miss, I'm not missing that for Trey. I'm not missing that. If I die today or tomorrow, it probably won't even be behind my own children. My own children. If I caught a cold and I got sick this week or last week, I didn't get that because I was doing something for Trey. Or I was doing something for Josh. Or I was doing something for Elijah. I was doing it for you. And I do it because I'm called and chosen. But you're going to show some thankfulness and some gratitude for what I do. And you need to do that for any other practitioner that's out here not living a life, giving up time with their children. My kids spent most of their life watching me help other people. My son right there. And they didn't like it. My children spent their life with me, watching me do for other people. Was I there for them? Yeah. But they've spent more of my life out here fighting for other people. My kids wouldn't even put me in the jeopardy that some of y'all put me in. You should live. Oh, I ain't going nowhere, but I'm trying to make a point. Me and Josh already taught zero understanding. They are my kids. And they didn't just talk to each other. They had a conversation with me. Dad, I don't like that. And I like what you be doing for people, and they don't show no appreciation, and then they walk off. I can't do that. They better be glad they got you. You know how it make me feel as a parent that my kids can tell me that and be telling me the truth? And I fight for y'all because I see something in your life that you don't see. And I be trying to get you to see it. Why it's worth it for you to go through your transformation. Why it's worth it for you to... Your parents didn't do it for you. They didn't give you the necessary tools to get out here and make something of yourself that you don't have to be ashamed. That you ain't not got to be out here eating crumbs off somebody's table. I taught my kids how not to have to kiss nobody's ass. I made sure they could take care of themselves. And I showed them how to take care of themselves. And I told that one right there on live with me right now. I told him, I want you in a position that if I don't want you to eat shrimp, because he likes shrimp scamping. I said, I want you in a position, even if I don't want you to eat shrimp, you can still eat it. Because I know if you can get past your dad, ain't nobody going to be able to do nothing with you. That's how real I am. I want my children to be better men than I am. But it's going to take something. And you're going to have to be a man or woman of sacrifice. And just because people are willing to sacrifice for you don't mean that you show no gratitude or thankfulness for their sacrifice. I ain't killed no rooster for Trey. I done killed them for you though. I ain't killed no bird. I ain't had to because my kids don't get in that kind of trouble because their daddy got the power. But my kids live responsibly. They don't go out there starting stuff and getting in unnecessary trouble. And when they did do it, they were children. The most of the stuff I'm bailing some of you out there is unnecessary. And you have the nerve that don't want to pay for what you don't put yourself into. Trey don't do that. Josh don't do it. And when they get in trouble, I just assist. Normally they get themselves out of it. It just, if something get over their head, then I step in. Other than that, they handle their own business. And I'm 50 years old. I got a 30-year-old, a 28-year-old, and an almost 22-year-old. That do not run to daddy unless something serious is going on. They handle their own business. Because I taught my kids how to be thankful. And nobody owes you nothing. And when you go somewhere, remember, it's for you. If I can't teach it to you, then you show gratitude because somebody teaching you something I couldn't teach you, or your mama couldn't teach you, or your grandma couldn't teach you. Because people don't have to do nothing for you. I taught my kids that. I teach my spiritual church that. But y'all done been raised by other people, so you feel like you can show a lack of gratitude. Don't work here in my spirits. You're not going to treat my ancestors like that. You're not going to treat my spirit. I wouldn't give a good goddamn if you gave me $10 million every 3.5 seconds. You're not going to do it to my spirits. You're going to show some gratitude. Huh? You're going to show respect these sacrifices that people making out here. What's up there, my Erica, Sagittarius from South Carolina? There's times when you don't eat or rest because you're doing for everyone. That right, Mama? She done been here. She stayed with me a whole month. I'm constantly working for somebody, trying to make it for you to win, turning around for you for something you did, and then I done told you what to do, and you still hard-headed and you do what you want to do, and I still be fighting. Okay, I can't go that way no more because they done messed that up. Let me go over here and deal with here. Oh, you done messed that up. Let me go over here and deal. I got to keep trying to find a spirit that's willing to work for you because you got bad behavior. You're not showing no gratitude. Don't let nobody fool y'all. I wrote this down. Do not frustrate the grace of God that he has given. He said to every man he's given a measure of grace. Do not frustrate the grace that you have. Even in business where they say they give you a grace period. Lord, I thank you. Even Job say, though you slay me, yet will I trust in you. Think about that. What's up, Sheena Carter? The word frustrate means to prevent a plan or an attempt action from progressing, succeeding, or being fully fulfilled. Are you the type of person, Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, bus driver, car detailer, UPS driver, wherever you are you the type of person that frustrate the very grace of God in your life? You hinder, you slow up the progress, the success for your own blessing. Because you don't know how to behave. No, I'm going to tell you what you act like. You act like you got all A's on your test. I'm going to tell you how some of y'all act, because nobody else won't tell you. I'm going to tell you. You act like somebody got all straight A's on their test. And then, when report card came down, they got a 0. You're walking around here like you're the righteousness of God. And you know you're not. But you're walking around here like you deserve to be the valedictorian. And you do not have a straight A average. You know this. But the way you walk and talk, you would think that you are in right standing. One would think. One would come to the conclusion based off of how you behaving and how you acting, that you did everything right and this should not be happening in your life. You said everything right. You always believe God. You always were faithful. You always paid your vows. You always were on the up and up. You were always on the right side of justice. That's how you're behaving, as though that you are the righteousness of God. And that you are bewildered that you have to deal with what you're dealing with. My God. Sir and ma'am, I don't care. Out of all the conjure I know, all the voodoo I know, all the hoodoo I know, all the Apollo I know, all the mysticism I know, all the shamanism I know some shiggity, all the backwoods magic I know. Guess what? I still got to keep my word. I still got to get on that altar. I still got to give it energy exchange. I still got to keep a positive mind frame no matter what I'm going through, no matter what condition I am. I'm still making sacrifices. The amount of money that I make, and I still need money. Because the sacrifices that need to be made are great. Because the trouble that some of you in, you don't have the money. So if you're not paying for it, somebody paying for it because your situation turning around. When was the last time you gave me an offering? Huh? When did you pay for me to go to Miami for you? When did you pay for my rental? When did you pay for my motel? You didn't pay for anything. I did that for you while I was down there. Thankful. I talk to spirits you can't talk to. I move stuff you can't move. Be thankful. And I'm only one person, and I have to serve a whole lot of people. And I try to do it with quality, dignity, and I do it quite well. I ain't just got out here, y'all. I want you, not only with Apostle Ely, I want you to be thankful for people that don't have. That's your daughter that don't have to do for you. That's your mother that don't have to do for you. That's your cousin that don't have to do for you. That's your sister that don't have to do for you. I want us to learn how to be a thankful people. Not because I'm a man of God. If I wasn't a man of God, thankfulness, gratitude, do not frustrate the grace of God in your life. Because you don't know how to say, Lord, I thank you. Because it could have went another way. And you do it very. Thank you so much, Natasha Foster. You know what? Even the packages I sent out there, don't you know I could have sent them packages through FedEx? I could have sent them packages through post office. I paid the extra money because I like the service of UPS. I've had people at my job that got paid and retired from UPS and will not use UPS services and say it's too much. But you lived off UPS. How you live off somebody then turn around and say it's too much? Same way we do in relationships. The same way we do in relationships. And just because I'm having this, I'm still going to do what God called me to do. I'm still going to do what ancestors want me to do. I just want you to understand, you're not giving no offering. And you're not keeping your vow. And you're not taking care of what you think you're taking care of. Because you don't have enough. You done got yourself in a bunch of shiggity. Huh? And my grandma used to say all the time, trouble is easy to get in but hard to get out. You done put yourself in multiple situations. And somebody got to ride with you. Do you know what it takes for somebody to ride with you? Even when you don't have it to give? Be thankful. Be thankful. Be thankful they answer the phone. Be thankful they respond to the text. Huh? Be thankful. That's real spirituality. I do not mistreat my spirits. I do not mistreat my ancestors. And they're not my slaves. They work along with me. They assist me. And I am thankful for however they move for me. Guess what? They didn't have to whisper in my ear anything. They could have just let me walk right into a situation. They didn't have to intervene for me. I'm thankful. Huh? I might get hurt along this process, and yes, I do. Because I realize some of y'all, you just lack, because you don't see behind the scene what type of sacrifices I'm making for you. And when I look at how you responding, now I know how God feels. Out of all Spirit do for you, you still ain't thankful. My mom used to tell me all the time, a raggedy cop be spotted walking it any day. Are you really thankful? Are you thankful for the people that God planted your life? Because he didn't have to plant them in your life. He could have, instead of putting roses, he could have put some tulips there. A flower is a flower. But he decided to put somebody like me in your life. Huh? Of all the people that you could have had planted in your life, he put somebody with the mindset like me to be in your life. And you ain't going to show no gratitude? Huh? Don't frustrate the grace. There are different type of sacrifices for 2023. And it ain't just money, y'all. It's your time. Some of you going to have to fly and see me. Some of you guys going to have to ride with me. Some of you guys going to have to give with me. Some of you guys going to have to pray with me. Some of you guys going to have to do conjure with me. Whatever it is, I am a willing vessel. But are you a willing client? Are you willing to do what it takes for you? I'm willing to do what it takes for me. But a lot of time when people get out here with me, you ain't willing to do what you need to do. I told y'all, people like to brag on powerful people, but ask them their sacrifice and what they be out here sacrificing. And even if they're being successful, the truth is, it's still tiring. Because somebody got to package up this stuff. Nobody packages up y'all stuff but me. Nobody puts your order together but me. All Minister Mario tell me is what that order is. I do that. And I take it to UPS. Not Mr. Mario, not Mother Susan, not Monique, not Tree Rhonda, not nobody in my church. I. Where's the thankfulness? I burn my gas. Because I don't work where I live at. And the reason why I know how to treat people, because I'm thankful for what people do for me. I'm very good to people because I realized I had some of my saints go and help me clean out my house in Highlands. And I treated them good, and I'm still going to treat because I appreciate, because I'm thankful, because I know they ain't had to do that. I know they didn't have to do that. Do you understand that? See, when you get to the point when you realize that your ancestors didn't have to intervene, but they did. That your Loas didn't have to do it, but they did. When your Nkisi did. You understand? It changes your mindset. Thank you, Apostle Ely, for getting up. You could have been outside. You got on this live and give me a word so I can get my cranium together. Thank you for having that website in order so I can go in there, pick and choose the stuff I have need of. Thank you for making it easy and convenient for me to be able to reach out to you. I know that you got a lot going on, but thank you for the time you set aside. Huh? Because all this money I'm making and all this money I'm generating, I have not bought one plane ticket to go see my son in California. I have not bought one plane ticket to go see my child that I ain't seen in years. Huh? I got a child out in the cemetery that I need a grave plot to put up. I'm out here spending money. I ain't put a grave plot on my own child. And I feel so ashamed. The amount of money I generate, and I still ain't done it. And I go out to the cemetery and I'm sorry for lying to you. Because that's all it was. Because I didn't keep my word. Because I'm so busy doing something for everybody else. Trying to keep your house at peace while my house look a mess. Those are the sacrifices spiritual people make. Because guess what? I got to tear up my house so your house can get in order. Apostle Ely, your consistency go above and beyond. What? Y'all need, like, literally, you're not... The way that I am, there are not many people like that. I know I'm not the only one, but there are not many people that do the stuff that I do and sacrifice. Because they take that kind of money I generate, they put that on themselves. I don't. I get the spiritual stuff we need so things can get better for everybody. That's what my grandma taught me. I don't just look out for myself. I look out for the people that's out here looking out for me. Even the people that done gave offers since last year, I still be out here doing stuff for them because I'm thankful that they thought enough of me to be a part of me. Them other practitioners, you ain't paid them no more money. They don't work for you no more. Let's be for real. You still get from me whether you give or don't give. I still get the same level of teaching and fortitude no matter what the offering look like. 2 or 3 people may put an offering in my hand when I come out of church. Minister Mario up and down the road with me. No matter how he feel. You don't think I'm thankful? You ain't nothing wrong with you and you won't do it. There's certain people out here doing stuff. I ain't going to put their business out here. Doing stuff, making sacrifices for some of y'all. And they don't even like you. But because of me, they doing it. They ain't even got it for you like that. But they honor me in a way. You don't know what kind of favor somebody using for you. I want to talk about me because I want you to start thinking about how you treat people in your life. When the last time you said thank you? When the last time you said thank you for the money? Thank you for the time. Thank you for the phone call. Thank you for the text message. Minister, Brother Johnny is the father of our church. There's so many times I don't even respond to his text. He faithfully texts me, good morning, blessings, apostle, every single day, no matter what is going on in my life. He makes sure I get something from him. Every single day, whether I respond to it or not. And you know how much that makes me feel good? I be so going from this to that. That shows me a lot. He couldn't even talk like that around grandma. No, no, I couldn't. My son will tell you, I'm not around my mama. I want y'all to understand stop going out to these cemeteries and treating these spirits like they're slaves. Stop going out to these spiritual practitioners like they something on a shelf that you pick and choose and put your handprints all on and decide you don't want it. This real country. If you're going to support Apostle Ely, you're going to show some gratitude. And you're going to be thankful. Because I don't have to take your case. I don't have to do work for you. There's plenty of people want Apostle Ely to do work for them. And I put them on hold to do for you. I don't always go where the money at. If it's all about money, I promise you, I wouldn't be living where I am. Because I got it like that. I could be living way better than what I'm living. But I'm constantly looking out for other people that can't look out for themselves. And I hope this really sinks in. Am I a thankful person? Yes, I said thank you, but I'm not thankful. I'll say the word, but the energy is not there. Thank you for taking the time up with me. Thank you for giving up some of your ass shade for me. Thank you for helping me not be made ashamed. Thank you for helping me clean up my mess. Thank you for taking your rag, your soap, and washing me. Thank you for taking what you done sit out there and you done come up with you a solution for your protection, and then you turn around and let me use it. Thank you for that. Because you didn't have to do that. I didn't even pay you for that. Thank you. Me and my family appreciate everything y'all do for us. That's my cousin. She family. Think about it, y'all. And let me tell y'all something. I don't get no credit for doing for family. Let me say that. Because that's what I'm supposed to do. And vice versa. I'm talking about these other people I hear that I don't have to do what I'm doing. And I be doing it like you family. Because I see a lot of y'all as family. I hope you see me as family. And treat me like I treat you. Ain't none of this stuff easy out here. And I'm not going to pretend and put on fronts for nobody. This is something that I tell you honestly. As the tree would say, I tell you no lie. Ask me no question, I tell you no lie. You need to really be called to do this. You need to be chosen by God to do Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi. into these ATR because it is a great responsibility. It is not something to be played with. It is not a when you feel like it. It's not when a situation is going. It is in season and out of season. It's when you feel good, when you don't feel good, when you got it, when you don't got it. That's real talk. Those are sacrifices. And the spirits see that. That's why they honor me like they do. They know I'm out here sacrificing. They know I'm out here giving it all I got. And they're honoring that. That's why I got good credit with the divine. The past 3 years I have been thanking my ancestors, and for 3 days they have answered a prayer. So you right. Showing gratitude and thank. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, sometimes we be doing all them, throwing them sacrifices. It's the lack of gratitude. Them spirits be looking at you like, who you think you is? You talking to your grandma's spirit like she your do girl. You talking to your granddaddy, you talking to your cousin, whatever spirit you talking to them like they ain't a spirit. They looking at you like, well, who they think they is? I didn't put them in that situation. And I always bless the spirits. The ones that help me, the ones that guide me, the ones that keep me out of trouble, the ones that sent some of you to me. I'm thankful. Because even though I'm going through the things I'm going through, I know he got a purpose and a plan. I know that I'm going to my destiny. And that's what I want y'all to understand. If a spiritual man or woman don't see you as family, you in a dangerous space, baby. If all I see you as a dollar bill, you better run. If that's all you is to me, I can stand to see you suffer. Huh? I be like, oh, this one need this right here, or I'm gonna put this in there, or I'm gonna do that. I want y'all to type in the cloud, respect sacrifices with an S. Respect sacrifices. Honoring ancestors is respecting and honoring them for who they are and venerating them. They're not your do boys and do girls. I'm just sorry. We need to kill that attitude. We got to kill that behavior. Because some of y'all going to hinder what God got for you. I told you, don't frustrate your grace with your behavior. Respect sacrifices. When I get on these lives and be telling some of you guys for your cash apps and telling you thank you, I'm not just saying that just to be saying that. I understand that you could have cashed that to not only you ain't had to cash app it to me, you could have cashed app to your children, a family member, or a loved one. But you chose me, and I want you to know I appreciate it. And my mama said, I appreciate it. Because you could have chose another. And I want y'all to feel the same way about me. Thank you, Apostle, for taking my call. Thank you for doing this reading for me. Thank you for doing this work for me. Just like I'm going to show gratitude for you being in my life, I want that reciprocated. And I not only want it for me, I want you to learn how to do that for other people. Before you go to bed tonight, tell somebody thank you. Stop just acting like people just got to do stuff for you they don't have to do. Somebody had to stock the grocery stores. Thank you. Because I wasn't going to do it. Somebody had to go and fill the gas up so I can go and get some gas. Thank you. Thank you for coming and fix the wire after the storm. Thank you. Stop walking around here thinking that people got to be doing stuff for you that they don't have to. Thank your company for having a position so you can earn a paycheck. Stop walking on them jobs like you can create a business for yourself so you can take care of yourself. Thank God that you got an income that you can buy your kids something. It's gratitude. When you have some dick and thighs in your bed, you complain. Or some of y'all had nerve not even be in the bed. Had nerve to be sleeping on the couch with an attitude. But now they ain't there. Now you ain't, because you ain't thankful. It's bad when you lose. I remember, I'm going to say this. I had somebody close to me say this to me, and it was just like, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And he said, how do you deal when somebody leave you for the right reason? How do you deal when somebody leave you for the right reason? I said, what are you talking about? Because I wasn't going to do right by her and she left me alone. She said that she wasn't going to let me waste her time. She going to move on her life. He actually acknowledged to me that this girl left him for the right reason. Some of y'all right now, people leaving you alone for the right reason and you can't handle it. Because you never were thankful when they was in your life in the first place. When was the last time you said thank you to your landlord? Thank you to your tenant. Thank you for paying your rent on time. Your show coming, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for showing up to work. I know you're supposed to be here on work on time, but thank you for showing up, because the other employees don't give a damn. They don't show up at all. Gratitude is a power, y'all. Gratitude will cause spirits to do stuff for you, showing them that you're willing to make certain sacrifices. Oh, they're going to honor you. People are like, well, how you get God to move for you like that? Because I show that I'm willing to make them necessary sacrifices. If it puts me in an uncomfortable position, oh well, I do it. And I have bent over backwards. I look like a damn pretzel for some of you. And you lacking gratitude. Get yourself together. Get yourself together. Minister Mario be on here trying to get y'all orders together and trying to get this thankful. I got Sister Calvina be going to the church. I am very thankful for her cleaning up. Shadow Wood taking me as a godson. Very thankful. People don't have to do nothing for you. That's why I'm going to be blessed, because I'm going to show gratitude. And I always do above and beyond, because I understand nobody got to do nothing. They can lie to you like everybody else lying to you. Thank you for being honest with me. They can give you regurgitated information like everybody else give you. I give you fresh manna every day. I don't care if I come on 3 times a day. You get fresh manna. I never give you food from the following day. I never give you leftover. Watch my lives from the time I've been preaching. I give new manna every single time. I think that from the Spirit. He give me that. But some of you ain't even thought about it. This man give me fresh manna every single time. Who can be that consistent but God? Not Apostle Ely, but God. Goddess. Spirit. Ancestry. They don't want to give me the insight what to talk about. And how to talk about it. And to share with you so you can make better decisions for your life. And guess what? When you get blessed, that don't mean you're going to bless me, because some of y'all I ain't never met before. You can get blessed today, tomorrow, and never send me an offering. I won't never know it. But there's some people out here that send me off. I don't even know. They're like, I watch your video. I was blessed by it. I want to be a blessing to you. Very much needed. Thank you, Apostle Ely, a.k.a. UPS Pop, coming from the heart chakra. Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. When I wrote this down here, this is a big deal. I don't want you in 2023 frustrating your own progress and success because you don't know how to say thank you and mean it from your heart. And then when you see how God worked everything out, I'm gonna tell some of y'all before it happened. Some of y'all gonna be so ashamed of how you behave. When God get through fixing that situation for you, you're gonna be so ashamed that you behave the way you behave. And I hope you're woman enough or man enough to get up and acknowledge that. I didn't realize God would fit to fix this situation for me like that. And I was behaving the way. I'm sorry. God, gratitude. But show gratitude and then teach other people not to be that way. You always coming with it. Thank you, Apostle. Oh, thank you so much, baby. I appreciate that. Everybody does not, number 1, love themselves. Number 2, love God. And number 3, they don't love the ancestor and they don't love what they do. I love. And therefore, it's easy for me to get on here and give my best because they give me their best. But just like I ain't going to let you step on me, I ain't going to let you step on my ancestors. You're not stepping on my spirit and anything else that work for me. My dark shadows, my spirits, my dark spirit, nothing. The good, the bad, the indifferent. You ain't fit to do it. Because there's people out here working hard for y'all. There are people out here behind the scenes working hard for y'all to help me to make this stuff happen. And I want to say again to everybody that helped us with that La Cajon, that drumming, it is so beautiful. The more I look at it, I got more pictures. God really blessed. And thank you to each and every one of y'all that showed up and participated and gave. To all of you with the New Year's candles, thank you so much. And to every one of you guys that are consistently supporting me on my website and Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, I appreciate y'all. Y'all make my numbers do what it do. I can't do that. I can hit like one time. That's it. That's like a vote. You only vote one time. In order to win, you need more than one vote. So I say thank you to each and every one of y'all that sit here and listen to me, no matter we on here for 30 minutes, for an hour. Some of y'all be here till I get out, sometimes 2 hours. I thank you for that, because a lot of people would not give me that kind of attention. I know how to show gratitude. I thank my mom and daddy for my looks. Gratitude. I said, oh wow, talking about gratitude and thankfulness. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mario. Yeah, I want you to understand. When people be around me, they work hard for y'all, cause I work hard for y'all, and I'm not gonna have no any other way. But you're gonna show gratitude and thankfulness for what we out here doing. Because this is what I'm doing is not easy. And I take a lot of hits from other spiritualists because I be out here telling y'all this kind of truth. And they want to shut me up. And I be out here fighting to come right back on here and give it to y'all. So y'all can make better decisions for your life. You and yours. Okay? Now, I'm pretty sure y'all want to whatever. I don't know. If you want to give an offering or whatever, please do so to each and every one of you guys. I'm going to be... I'm going to be doing a live tomorrow, but not in the same location. I'm going to shock y'all tomorrow. I got to go away for a couple days. But I'm going to shock y'all. And when I get back, y'all know when I get blessed, I always share my blessing. Thank you, Sheena. I appreciate that, sweetheart. I appreciate all your love offerings, your cash apps. Those like buttons, those shares, and especially you ones that take out that extra time and comment up under my videos. If y'all don't think I'm reading that, I am. I screenshot it. I do all that. I need that. I'm a Sagittarius. That fuels me to get up and fight again. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Did I miss anybody for a reading or what have you, Minister Mario? Because you know I overlook some in a minute. What Elon said? Shout out and big thanks to you, Minister Mario and Brother Johnny. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, if y'all don't mind, let me tell y'all something. Minister Mario take a lot off of me for y'all, because I be going off. Y'all need to show Minister Mario some gratitude, because my temperament, the stuff that he's able to, because he's very diplomatic when he talk to y'all. Some of y'all would be glad Mr. Mario got involved and stuff. I don't have the temperament for it. He does an excellent job tending to y'all whether he feel good or not. He does. That's whether he done went to dialysis or not. Whether he done went to work or not. He be staying up on that stuff and making sure y'all get what y'all need. So if y'all don't mind, before I get off, show him some thankfulness as well. I'm very, I can be very rude and matter of fact and confrontational. But he's very good at what he does. I do not have his temperament. Don't want it either. But it is good for my ministry. It is good for the things that I do and dealing with a lot of you all. He really helps, and I've got other people, but he takes a lot of the my fury. Cause I'm a fire sign. My temper could flare just like that, and he be in vicinity, and it ain't nice, and I ain't nice. I keep trying to tell y'all, when I'm going on, I'm not nice, and he take all of that for y'all. It's just the truth. A lot of people won't say that. I don't try to act like I'm not easy to deal with. I really ain't. I love what I do, but when it comes to, especially when those spirits are moving through me, especially I'm in a war mode, when I'm ready to fight and I'm doing dirty work or something like that, and he be around there, it's not nice. A lot of y'all don't have to deal with that. He have to deal with it. And still be emailing me stuff. And so I already emailed you that. And I be like, I can't find it. Send it again. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. I thank every last one of y'all for doing that for me. And I want to say once again, those that are going to be in the classes this Saturday coming, buckle up. You about to see something, okay? Those that want to participate in the graveyard work, those that sent your $1,000 for that work, those that I'm doing work for courtroom work. I got a couple more things I got to do, and then I'm gonna get some of that done. What else I need to? And guys, once again, do not forget my Stop Gossip. I designed this. Y'all know I designed this specially. Get this. I need some testimonies behind this. This is some very strong stuff. I better burn some. Them spirits hate when I burn this, cause it tastes their ace up. But my Stop Gossip incense is on there. If you want me to prepare a candle, you can get that too. And I also have it in incense burns. I want to be close to Apostle Ely. Being close to me is like being close to the sun. You're going to get your ass burned. Hell, my son live with me. He'll tell you, I'm not no easy person to live with. I'm a very demanding person. I want things done a certain type of way, and I can care less about the excuse. I'll tell you, quit. Say that excuse for your mama. All my graveyard work is for, you have to send in a donation of $1,000, and I do cemetery. When I go to the graveyard, I do work for you out of the cemetery. I have to do a series of cleansings and things that I do but I work a lot in the cemetery for clients. Darius said, I love the heart. Oh, wait a minute, the heat. Oh, he said the heat. All right. That's my next one coming up close to me. I am something else. I don't care how mad Mario get with me, he don't change up on me, and he don't betray me. Some of y'all get mad and you go to talking about me and betraying me. It's all good. It ain't easy to be around me. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. You know what's really a shame? That I actually got glasses on, I still can't see some of these letters. It's a shame. It's okay. I'll read it later because I can this shot. Wait a minute, I see some to my cousin. She said I need some of that stuff as soon as possible, Miss Mario. That this right here, I told y'all that Stop Gossip, I just put it up there. It is on the same line as that reversal. This right here ain't nothing but the serious truth. It is a danger, and I already got the scriptures on there. All you got to do is work it. I see. Yeah, I told you I like UPS makes. I had a lot of orders go out through UPS today. I was getting it out, getting it out, and then I got a couple more readings to do, and then I'll be all caught up. Told you I'll be out here and I'm gonna be away for 2 days. And then but I will be doing lives, and then after that we be good. Minister Mario, are we good? And I want to say I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you there, Master Abel. Well, actually, Chris, my UP Sagittarius from Philadelphia. All right. Thank you guys. Much love to each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow.